Hello, hello, hello. I am back with another video on Dying Light 2. Well, it seems like I got like some kind of intro there. I keep just saying the same thing every time I start a video. But anyways, it's the next activity we're doing. Jesus Christ, it's dark. Forgot how dark it was with these updates. I keep interrupting myself. Alright, for this one we're gonna be checking out the Dark Hollow in nighttime versus daytime. Just to showcase one of the last couple activities I have. I know there's still a couple more I haven't done, like the fighting challenges, and I believe that's it. Maybe, I don't know if I've done the water stations or electrical stations or whatever. I don't know if I've done a video on those. I don't remember. I might have, might not have. I don't know. So those might be a thing. Same with the fighting, but this one is about the Dark Hollows, which are quite an interesting event. Let's get to a Dark Hollow. I have one marked. Preferably not get into a chase while doing it, because getting into a chase while doing something is going to make it so much harder. So we're pretty much at the Dark Hollow. There is usually two ways to enter a Dark Hollow, just so everyone knows. You can usually go in through a roof spot, which is also can be your exit as well, or it can be your entry and exit. It really doesn't matter. It's kind of just choice opinionated. You can do it however you want. I am struggling brutally, so I was just gonna say you can enter through the roof. There's usually a roof spot to enter, or you can enter through the ground. It doesn't really matter. It's like I said, it's opinionated. I'm gonna get to it first, and then we can continue. Actually, I might just be able to use that. Yeah, it's gonna be easier to get up. Okay. In the loop or whatever it's called. Alright. I don't know how I died. This is not going well. Alright. I will just be back once I get to the area. Alright. Alright, so we're back. I'm pretty sure I'm in the Dark Hollow. I think. I don't 100% know. They can be pretty different, all the different Dark Hollows. The ones in the original map, the small one, those ones are a little easier to understand because there's normally just like a container thing on the roof you can go through to get in, or there's going to be a small fenced-in area at the bottom to get in. Some of the ones in the loop are a little, in the central loop, they're a little confusing, a little hard to get into, but they're pretty much all the same idea. There's just a bunch of loot with a bunch of enemies in them. Nighttime, you want to go in there. Nighttime is definitely the easiest way to do it, because going at nighttime, all the zombies are sleeping, and there won't be any volatiles, so definitely recommend doing that at nighttime, because doing it at daytime, as you're going to see soon, is real difficult. So, yeah, typically it's just floors of enemies, and you just kind of gotta do what you gotta do to get your loot. You can take them out silently. Or you can alert everything and just attack them. Which appears to be what I did unintentionally. Just use your sensing thing and your survivor sense and just use that to look around. You see, here's the entrance to it. Here's the bottom entrance. The top entrance is just kind of like a weird side entrance into a building, and then there's an elevator you can drop down. But there's the bottom entrance. Now, try to avoid those. Those usually won't show up till later in the game. The big exploding guys, because those will get you killed pretty quick, pretty easy. So, as you can see, nighttime, not too big of a deal. It's usually really empty. Some of them are they're usually gonna be filled with a couple annoying enemies, whether it's, I don't think chargers are usually in here, but the spitters definitely, and obviously the explosive guys. So just usually there'll be a couple containers. and you just open those containers, grab your loot. It's usually just valuables. You get the odd thing that's not just a valuable. Definitely watch out for those guys as much as you can. They're usually almost always, I don't even think, I'm pretty sure just is guaranteed. There's always going to be, what? There's always going to be some sort of a, I don't know where all these guys came from. There's always going to be a loot room with a hard lockpick usually to get into. So remember to always go do that, because if you're going to get any good loot from that, it'll be right here. Like, again, like pretty much everything in this game, this stuff's all great. Like early game, even mid game it can be okay, but once you get to late game, they aren't really good for loot, because you don't really get any of the weapons you're going to want. Like, pretty much just legendary weapons and gold weapons. The chances of getting them from Dark Hollows are quite low, because this game really doesn't have a lot of good endgame looting options. Its variety for endgame loot is pretty small. I definitely preferred... Ouch. I definitely preferred the endgame in Dying Light 1 much better, because you had a lot more options to do. But, there's more events to do in endgame on Dying Light 2, but there's less actual good loot to find, which doesn't make much sense. How there manages to be more events in Dying Light 2 at the end, but less good loot options. So as you can see, they are hella easy, even if you are stupid or struggling to play like I am right now. They're hella easy, so nighttime, definitely go here if you want to get just some good crafting materials, or if you're early game or mid game, go to any of these and get yourself some decent loot, I guess. There's really no reason not to, because of how simple they are. Easy loot, easy to do. They're kind of fun, I guess. Honestly, they're more fun at daytime, because they're a lot crazy, but nighttime they aren't bad. So anyways, we'll be back, probably not at this one, but at a different one during the daytime. Alright, now it is daytime, and we are going to see the difference between the Dark Hollows versus nighttime and daytime. It's definitely harder in the daytime, because daytime is where a lot of the volatiles will be back in said Dark Hollow. See, this is more of your original style Dark Hollow, not the one I was at. The one I was at is usually only for the tall building areas. The regular Dark Hollows look like this. There's one thing on the bottom with a fenced-in area, and there'll be a little container at the top you can get into or get out, whatever you want to do it. So as you can see already, there is, I believe, 2 or 3 volatiles right here. So let's take a look, see what they are. Yep, there's 1 volatile. There's 2 volatile, potentially 3, 4. So we're probably gonna die here. But the difference between these is same amount of loot basically. In night, doesn't matter which one, nighttime, daytime. Some will have more resources than others. Nighttime is, like I said, a lot easier. You'll fly through that, just get a bunch of loot, and then move on. Daytime, if you're good enough, you'll kill them all, get a bunch of trophies, struggle, and it'll take longer, and then you'll get some loot. If you're not good enough, you will die almost instantly and struggle to get any loot, but it'll be a cool experience, I guess, maybe. Consider dying a cool experience, but let's just show you how hectic it can get when you get in here with the volatiles. As you can see, you die very quick. That's really all I needed to show, because I just wanted to show you how much more there was more volatiles than just that. Next floor there'll be a couple, like every floor there's going to be at least 1 volatile, probably more. Definitely a lot different than when you play it during the nighttime. As you can see, nighttime you just fly through and loot everything, and it's the same process in the daytime, just there's going to be volatiles, and every zombie is awake and not sleeping. So there's pretty much the only thing about them is it just adds volatiles and no sleeping zombies. So other than that, same thing. You're going to get the same amount of loot, same type of things. If you can kill all those zombies, you'll get trophies, which are pretty good. So if you think you can do it, definitely do it in the daytime to get some more trophies and stuff, and it'll be more of a challenge probably for you. But that is it for this video. I will say I'm going to be taking a little break from posting. I know it's going to feel really weird, because I've been posting pretty frequently for the last while, and I'm going to be taking a little break. I don't know how long yet. Could be a couple days, could be a week. I hope for not much more than a week. I hope to come back and post, because any of the viewers or constant viewers I have that like to watch my videos, I notice I got quite a lot of views on my Dying Light videos. I won't be having any for just a little bit. I hope to come back and still keep that up and keep everyone enjoying the videos, but I just need a little break for myself, personal reasons, and then just along with lack of motivation, I guess, which is something every creator when they start really goes through at some point. Just you have the lack of motivation to want to record and you just don't really want to do anything. And then if you have a lack of motivation to record, it makes your content less enjoyable. And then it's just that's kind of ruins the whole purpose, because the purpose of me or a lot of other content creators posting videos is to create some entertainment for people to watch, or advice or help for people on things. If you have a lack of motivation, you have a lack of care, and then you have a lack of just quality. Your videos won't be that good. So it's not good to keep posting and struggle and put yourself through a lot of stress and problems just continuing to post while you have lack of motivation, and it's kind of time waste, I guess you could say, because you're just creating bad quality content that no people are going to enjoy. So it's good to take breaks like that here and there. This will be my first really break since I started posting frequently. I have technically had a lot of breaks if you consider all my videos, but I started posting frequently a couple months ago, I think. This will be my first break really since then. Christmas, I didn't really record much because I just had a bunch of videos ready and I posted, but it wasn't really a break. I'm taking a full break. There won't be videos posted for a little bit, at least a week. Then I will be trying to hopefully come back with motivation again and post a lot of videos. I'll probably be doing a lot more different content. Might be slowing down on the Dying Light content. Hopefully not everyone hates that, because I know a lot of people like the Dying Light 2 content. But I need a break from it. The game's it's getting a little boring for me. I will try to come up with some better content to do. I hope to try Dead Island 2 as soon as possible to give my honest review on that game, because I loved all the other ones. Dead Island, Riptide, Dead Island, even the Pixel Arcade Retro one that came out a while ago. They've all been really good, so I would like to try that out as soon as possible. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it as early as possible, but we'll see. That'd be a cool thing to do videos on, and I would love to provide content for that, but yeah, that's enough of me talking. I just really wanted to let any viewers I have, I know I don't have a crazy amount now, the biggest, but any of the support I do get and small views I do get, I appreciate all of it. I just want to say I'm taking a break, but I will be back to post again at some point. I'm not going to be gone for too long, because I want to post more soon, because I do enjoy doing this. So that's it for this video. This is enough of me talking, and we're going to end the video, and the way I usually end it in almost all of my videos and all my games, I'm just going to jump off. So see you when I'm back to recording.